So it's official, JJ Redick is now the head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. And as a lifelong Lakers fan, I wanted to give my thoughts on the hire. But I also wanted to let the dust settle a little bit and really stew on it for a little while so I could know how I truly felt. Now let's start with the obvious. Redick was not the Lakers' first choice, nor was he mine. They wanted to hire Dan Hurley, who had success at the collegiate level as he led UConn to back-to-back national championships. But he ultimately declined the Lakers' offer, so that brought us back to JJ Redick. Now JJ had a long playing career. He's been an analyst at ESPN, he's had multiple successful podcasts, and he's been a supporting commentator as well. He is experienced in basketball and in basketball discourse. The thing is, he has no head coaching experience whatsoever, not in high school, college, or the NBA. With that being said, Redick clearly has a heart for coaching, as he's made it clear many times on his various podcasts that coaches like Coach K have made a tremendous impact on his life, and in return, he wants to make some impressions on the next generation of players. Everybody has to get their start somewhere, but starting with the most high-profile coaching job in the NBA, that's famous for being a hot seat with ridiculously high expectations, is quite the tough way to start. Many people in this community have already assumed that I'm angry about this hire, simply because I've made videos in the past where I've disagreed with some of JJ's takes. The thing is, that's just Redick's opinions on basketball history, and he's not being asked to coach basketball history, he's gonna coach modern players. To me, those two things are completely unrelated. Now, do I hate this hire? Well, no, but I will say that I'm not super thrilled. Honestly, I don't know how I totally feel about this hire, because it kinda depends on why the Lakers are doing it, which I can't possibly know. My question to the Lakers management would be, would you have made this hire if LeBron James was not on the roster? If the answer is yes, then I don't necessarily dislike it. Redick is the very definition of a wild card hire. He might be a great coach, but he might be a bad coach. We don't know because we basically have nothing to go off of. Can he make great coaching adjustments? Can he maintain a positive culture in the locker room? Will he be respected in his leadership position? The answer to all of those questions is who knows. From that angle, I'm going to wait and see how he does before I make judgments about his coaching abilities. But if the Lakers management did this only to appease LeBron James, then that's where I have a real problem with it. On social media and on ESPN, everybody is acting like JJ Redick will definitely be coaching LeBron James. But that seems pretty short-sighted in my opinion. At the time I'm writing this script, LeBron hasn't made an official decision on his player option. And with the NBA draft just a few days away, and with Bronny James being one of the prospects up for grabs, I think there's a very realistic possibility that LeBron ends up playing somewhere else next season, and Redick is left to coach a LeBron-less Lakers squad. After all, LeBron has been known to do this in the past. Teams have been constructed to specifically suit him, as well as coaches and players have been acquired for him as well, like Shabazz Napier, for example, specifically because they were quote LeBron guys, just for James to end up leaving anyway. If Rob Pelinka and Jeannie Buss hired JJ because of the way he interviewed, and they genuinely believe that he can be the next Pat Riley, well then they have my support for that decision, as risky as it is. But if they did it in a desperate attempt to hang on to LeBron James, then I hate the move, because LeBron turns 40 in December. If you're one of the most famous brands in sports, there's no reason to act so impulsive and desperate. The Lakers will have future superstars after LeBron, so there's no reason to act like they must keep him at all costs, when the rest of the organization needs good hires and good selections as well. Although I hope Redick pans out and ends up being a great head coach, it does seem a little bit premature for him to be in this position. When you historically look at the greatest head coaches in NBA history, even they didn't start their coaching career as head coaches. Phil Jackson was an assistant coach for 5 years before he got his head coaching gig with the Bulls. Pat Riley was an assistant for 3 years before taking over the Lakers. Eric Spoelstra had 11 seasons of assistant work, and Greg Popovich had 6 seasons before he took over in San Antonio. So again, coming in and being an all-time great coach from the jump almost never happens. Sure, there's Steve Kerr, but I certainly think he inherited a much better situation than the one Redick is walking into. A guy like Sam Cassell is a former player that I would have been much more happy to see the Lakers pursue, because he has many years of experience as an assistant, and he obviously just had success winning an NBA championship with the Boston Celtics. But that's all in the past at this point. It's officially time for Redick to give it his best go, and I just hope that this generally highly impatient organization is gonna have the patience to let this rookie coach get his feet wet, because he's gonna have to learn to walk before he can run. So what do you guys think? Is JJ Redick a good coaching hire? And if not, who do you think the Lakers should have pursued instead? I look forward to hearing your thoughts in the comments section below. Thanks for watching as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more basketball content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.